fire when Lord Voldemort came back and Harry barely fought him off and got back to Hogwarts. And then when Harry and Dumbledore were trying to tell Prime Minister of Magic, Cornelius Fudge, that Voldemort is back, you know what that stupid man did? He said, I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. There is no problem. There is no problem. He denied that there was even a problem. And and then that had many repercussions for the Wizarding World because Voldemort was allowed to run around loose for a whole year without the Ministry of Magic doing anything. And you know what? The same thing happened in real life. In real life, in the 1930s, Adolf Hitler made numerous land grabs. And then he had a meeting with the weakest British Prime Minister of all time, Neville Chamberlain, a weak man. And Hitler lied, and he said, don't worry, I'm not going to make any more land grabs. Everything's okay. An obvious lie from an evil man. But you know what Neville Chamberlain did? He said, oh, okay. And you know what? He even had the paper with him, and he waved it around, the peace agreement, and he said, peace in our time. What a stupid idiot. A weak man. He thought he could believe Adolf Hitler. He thought there really was peace in our time. He didn't take any preventive actions from preventing Hitler from doing so many evil acts. Instead of saying to Hitler, you son of a bitch, you're not going to get away with nothing. And instead of sending military troops right away to Germany, he was weak and indecisive. He believed there was peace, which allowed Germany to build up its military even more and take Britain and France by surprise. And if it wasn't for the United States of America, Germany would have taken over the world. And yet many liberals still dare to criticize the United States of America. If it wasn't for us, everybody would be controlled by Germany, you sons of bitches. But anyway, the same thing is happening right now with the weakest, the worst German leader of all time, Frau Angela Merkel. Frau Merkel stinks. She's fat, she's ugly, and she's an idiot. She thinks that she can trust all these Muslims from these barbaric Middle Eastern and North African countries where they go by barbaric Islamic Sharia law. She really thinks, she believes they can assimilate. What? An idiot! An idiot! She's as stupid as Barack Obama. Barack Obama wants to let these Syrian refugees in. He believes they can assimilate thousands or millions even. He thinks they can assimilate. He says, oh, they say they're going to do it. We'll take them by their word. You stupid idiots. The same thing happened with Neville Chamberlain. He believed Hitler. Oh, I'll take him at his word. Peace in our time. There was no peace. It led to war, and millions of lives could have been saved if he'd taken preventive action and sent troops right away to Germany. And this whole mess in the EU and Europe can be prevented, could have been prevented if Merkel just said no. Just say no! But Frau Merkel doesn't know what she's doing. Worst German leader of all time, by far. By far. And that's why I'm asking for your help, my fans. I need you, and not just my fans, even people who don't necessarily like me, but who are against Frau Merkel. I need you to donate to my Patreon account so I can help prevent Frau Merkel from doing anything else. My political party, which I started, needs funds. We are underfunded, and we don't have a lot of money to spend. We need to take power away from Frau Merkel, and we need to appoint me as the leader of Germany. I will set things right, but we can't do any of that without some more funding. So please, I'm begging you, donate to my Patreon account if you can. Now, don't feel bad if you don't have any money to spend. That's fine. I'm not going to hold it against you or anything, but if you have money to spare, please heed the higher calling. Please give a little bit of money so we can defeat Frau Merkel, so I can be the new leader of Germany, so I can set things straight and I can make Germany great again. Can you imagine how great a world would be with Donald Trump as the President of the United States of America and me as the leader of Germany? We'll do so many good things. Yes!